Pet parents shouldn't keep many things in the house, including coins, pennies, and other metal objects. Unfortunately, these items are a dangerous hazard for dogs, and removing them from a dog's body is usually expensive. To avoid this, it's important to keep pocket change out of reach. Additionally, you should be aware of other metals around your home, such as tin cans and rusty pots and pans. Items you should get rid of if you have a dog. Adding a dog into your household will bring endless joy, but there are some items you should get rid of before bringing your new pet home. Some items your pet may enjoy are toxic to your canine friend. In addition, some common household items can be deadly if ingested by your dog. To avoid this, remove the toxic plants from your home and keep them out of your dog's reach. Donate old furniture to animal shelters. It will be welcomed at a shelter, whether it's a couch or a bed. You can donate your old furniture to make your living space more organized while helping a dog find its forever home. Contact your local animal shelter to find out what items they accept and which ones aren't. Some animal shelters accept various household items, including stuffed toys, clothing, and furniture. Dog owners. The list of items you should get rid of if you have pets in your home is not the same for you and your dog. For example, while you may have thought that pennies are not harmful to your dog, you might not be aware of their toxic properties. If your dog swallows a penny, you will probably need surgery to remove it. You should also keep any pocket change out of reach of your dog. Keep any metal items in your home out of reach, too, as they can be toxic to your dog. Toxic items should be stored in secure areas of your home and inaccessible to your dog. If your dog ingests any of these items, you must promptly take them to the emergency vet. Always keep the packaging of toxic items in case you want to identify the toxic ingredients later. Keep a list of these items in your home. You can also keep it in the car in case your pet gets entangled in them. Pet parents. There are many things that your dog may chew on, and a lot of these items are not safe for your pet. Some of these items are small toys, pieces of clothing, trash cans, containers of medication or supplements, and even plants. Don't let your dog roam around the house unattended because it may end up chewing up dangerous items. Another thing to avoid is leaving dangerous cleaning products and rolls of toilet paper around. Another common mistake that owners make is leaving toxic items out for their pets to chew on. The best way to prevent your dog from becoming ill is to keep them safely stored in places your pet cannot access. If your pet does accidentally chew on any toxic item, you should take them to a veterinarian or poison control center as soon as possible. Keep packaging toxic items for your dog, this will help you identify the ingredients. Many pet owners. After a beloved pet's death, many owners keep their beloved belongings for their departed pet. Although it's perfectly normal to want to save a favorite toy or bed, it can also be a nice way to remember your pet. Likewise, getting rid of unwanted pet belongings can help you get rid of clutter in your home. But before you decide to give away or sell these items, make sure you are not leaving any of them in poor condition. Pet hair. You should get rid of pet hair from the surfaces in your home. For example, you can use a damp kitchen sponge to remove pet hair from the floor. If you have low pile carpet, use a sponge mop. You can also use a damp microfiber cloth to lift pet hair from the fabric. If these methods fail, use a high-efficiency particulate air filter. It will help remove pet hair from the air as well as the surface. You should wash your pet's bedding and blankets at least once a week. The extra rinse cycle will help remove a large portion of the pet hair from your washing machine. You can also air dry your pet bedding after washing. Make sure that you clean the lint filter halfway through the drying process. A freshly cleaned lint trap will catch more pet hair. You can use a home cleaning solution if you don't want to invest in a vacuum cleaner. Dog toys. If you don't like the idea of throwing away your dog's toys, think again. These items contain countless bacteria and viruses. In fact, some of these items can make your dog and your family sick. While this may seem like a hassle, it can be a great way to keep your dog healthy and save money on new toys. In addition, washing dirty toys is an easy way to ensure that your dog will be safe while playing with them. Toys for dogs should be inspected regularly to make sure they are in good shape. If the pieces are missing, they are a choking hazard. Also, remember that if your dog chewed on a toy, it may be in bad shape. The toy may be smaller than it was originally and may not be safe for your dog. If you find a toy in good condition, you can clean it and give it back to your dog. Dog lovers. You may be tempted to put everything that attracts your dog inside the dog bowl. But many household items can be harmful to your dog. Here's a look at some of the worst household items for your pup. Caffeine, chocolate, and other toxic products are toxic to dogs. Avoid these items at all costs. Your dog's health is more important than anything else. Besides, your dog's health is also at stake. Soft toys are your dog's favorite, but not all kinds of toys are safe for dogs. For example, you may want to get an extra durable stuffy for your dog if your pup is in the kill all things stage. Or, you may want to invest in one of the many toys with no stuffing. Regardless of your choice, ensure your dog can still have fun. Giving up your dog isn't easy. Unfortunately, some people end up giving up their dogs when they can no longer afford to keep them. Unfortunately, there are many instances in which dog owners have tried and exhausted all other options to find housing for their dogs. Animal rescue groups may accept your pet in certain cases. In other cases, you can consider surrendering your dog to animal control. Sadly, many dogs do not even make it out of the pound. Dog's life. You can avoid exposing your dog to potentially dangerous food by storing it in an elevated place. You should also avoid letting your dog chew on electrical cords and cables. While removing all electronics from your home may be impractical, you can keep cables in safe places by bundling, lifting, or wrapping them. Chewing on electrical cords and cables can cause house fires and even electrocution. Certain popular indoor plants can be dangerous for your dog. These include philodendron, certain types of lilies, and sago palms. In addition, over-the-counter medicine containing acetaminophen can be deadly for your dog. Even spices and baking soda can be toxic to dogs. It is best to keep these items out of reach of your dog or give them to a friend without a canine. Dog stomach. When your dog's stomach gurgles, there are a few things you should do right away. First, never pull on hanging objects. Pulling on them can cause esophageal damage. Instead, place a hand under your dog's rib cage and gently press down. Then, check the dog's mouth for any dislodged objects. If your dog has difficulty swallowing, seek veterinary advice. In addition to these items, your dog might also have an infection or parasites in its stomach. Often, this is a sign of a larger problem. Your pet may also experience an upset stomach because they've eaten something not meant for them. Fortunately, this is usually not a serious problem. Symptoms include bloating, gas, vomiting, and other stomach problems. Once you identify the cause, you can start treatment. If your dog seems to be suffering from an upset stomach, you should try feeding him rice. Rice will help him return to normal and get rid of the upset stomach. If you're unable to find any rice or brown rice, try using canned pumpkin, as it absorbs slowly. Another option is yogurt. Yogurt has been used to relieve stomach upset for centuries and contains probiotics. The latter will help restore the good bacteria population in your dog's gut. Dog chews. Dog chews can be dangerous for your dog's health. Some dogs can swallow beef bones and rawhide, which can splinter and puncture the gastrointestinal tract. Chicken bones are also dangerous because they splinter easily and can puncture the esophagus. Luckily, there are alternatives to these dangerous chews, including nylobones, which encourage appropriate chewing. In addition, dental chew sticks, like greenies, are a good option for those with dental issues. To keep your dog from chewing on potentially harmful objects, you should first train your pet to avoid objects that are not made for chewing. Objects like rocks and sticks should be out of reach. Rocks can be choking hazards and are not suitable for your dog. If your dog does not know better, you should take away valuable items and things he might chew, such as the remote control. To keep your dog from chewing on dangerous objects, you should give him a chew toy that contains no sharp edges. Aside from keeping your dog busy, chews also promote oral health. It helps the canines produce saliva, which flushes out bacteria in the mouth. This saliva contains bacteria, which is directly linked to bad breath. Chewing also reduces tartar and plaque buildup in the mouth. Although dogs naturally brush their teeth with their prey, this behavior has not been maintained in domesticated dogs. However, a long-term chew can fill the gap in your dog's diet and help remove debris and tartar. Raw meat. While you're trying to figure out whether or not your dog can eat raw meat, it's crucial to remember that it is highly unsuitable for dogs. Unlike cooked meat, raw meat contains bones and uncooked flesh. In addition, raw meat contains bacteria and other harmful substances that can make both humans and animals sick. Raw meat is best for dogs under certain conditions, but there are risks involved. Foodborne disease, or food poisoning, is a serious concern for dogs. This illness can cause diarrhea, fever, abdominal cramps, tiredness, and vomiting. The good bacteria in raw meat also contribute to your dog's skin's microbiome and prevent infections and itching. Therefore, you should only feed raw meat to your dog if the food is purchased from a reputable source. Not only are dogs susceptible to foodborne infections, but they can also get parasites from raw meat. Even if your dog's digestion is very good, raw meat can still make your dog ill. The risks are similar to those with human meat, so it's important to make sure your raw meat is purchased from a reputable source and refrigerated. In addition, raw meat can become moldy and contaminated, so you should keep it refrigerated. Spring cleaning. When spring comes, you're likely thinking of ways to make your home more eco-friendly. For one thing, it's a great time to donate old pet products to your local animal shelter. These items can range from toys your dog no longer likes to beds and bowls you have accumulated over the years. You'll also want to choose eco-friendly cleaning products like vinegar or baking soda because they're safe for your pup. Pet beds, toys, and collars should be disposed of after your spring cleaning. Dog beds and toys tend to pick up odors and are breeding grounds for bacteria and yeast. Rubber and fabric toys should be washed in the washing machine, but fabric toys should be put in the top shelf of the dishwasher. In addition to these tips, consider investing in a dog toy that will be a great conversation piece in your household. If you have a dog, it's especially important to keep your pet's health records updated. Even well-behaved pets can't resist the urge to lick or eat anything that looks yummy. Toys that can be easily strewn around the house should have a designated place for them. A large open bin or basket placed on the floor in a room where they're most likely to be used can be an excellent idea. If you have a puppy or a dog that sheds excessively, consider getting a Furminator bath. Digestive system. While the digestive system of dogs is generally capable of looking after itself, it can suffer from a variety of problems, including poor diet and inadequate hydration. Although occasional loose stools aren't cause for alarm, ongoing diarrhea can dehydrate your dog and cause a loss of nutrients and weight. In addition, highly greasy or fatty foods, such as those containing fat, can overwhelm the digestive system of dogs. When your dog is eating solid food, its stomach is an acidic environment. This environment helps your dog digest bones and raw meat. The acid in the stomach renders solid food into chyme, which is a mixture of food and water. This highly acidic glop then proceeds to the small intestine, where the actual digestion takes place. Therefore, the stomach is crucial in the digestion process of food in dogs. If you suspect your dog is suffering from a GI problem, visit a vet immediately. However, even if the symptoms are minor, it is best to consult a vet before trying any home remedies. In addition to providing plenty of fresh water to your dog, you should also consider feeding your dog probiotics. These supplements contain beneficial bacteria that help stop the growth of undesirable intestinal bacteria in your dog's digestive tract. Liver failure. Affected dogs may need certain medications to help them recover. Antibiotics and SAMe supplements are two common medications that can help dogs recover from liver failure. A vet may also recommend changes in dosages or change medication types. In addition, some veterinarians perform surgery to remove a tumor from the liver. Proper care and monitoring of your dog's liver disease can prevent this condition. The early symptoms of liver disease in dogs are nonspecific. Loss of appetite and weight loss are the most common symptoms, though vomiting and diarrhea may be more common. Your dog may also drink or urinate more frequently. If these symptoms persist, you should seek medical attention as soon as possible. While there is no cure for liver disease, a proper diet can help to improve your dog's quality of life and help it heal. A portion of high-quality dog food with ingredients specific to the liver is essential for your dog's health. Liver function varies between individuals and aging process. Genetics, age, and pharmaceutical side effects can affect your dog's liver. Consult a veterinarian to find the best treatment. This is an ongoing process, but proper treatment is possible. There are a few simple steps to take. Life-threatening. Some common household items can be poisonous to pets. These items include antifreeze, detergents, and ice scrapers. These items are a great temptation for dogs and should never be kept around them. Keep this information in mind before you get rid of a particular item. These items can cause serious damage to your pet, so get rid of them right away. Then, keep your home free of these things, and enjoy your pup. A dog can ingest pennies, so keep your change out of reach. These are dangerous for your pup and will require surgery to remove them. Also, be mindful of other metals around your home. Contact your local poison control center immediately if your dog ingests one of these items. Always keep the packaging of the item so you can identify the ingredients. Likewise, never leave it out to dry. Other potentially harmful items include chocolate and onion powder. Similarly, macadamia nuts, onion powder, and garlic are dangerous to dogs. Lastly, never feed your dog human foods. Besides being harmful for you, humans should never feed their pets human foods. For example, avocados contain persin, a toxin that is considered safe for human consumption but not for dogs. Even death. Sadly, dogs can die at any age. The worst case scenario is when your dog dies at 16 years old, but that is not as shocking a result. You may feel even more grief if your dog dies at a younger age or if it was your only pet. If your dog is young, you should get rid of it as soon as possible.